And as Congress looks to approve a budget this week, the practice of earmarking is once again taking center stage. One America's John Hines has more on one group's push to bring it back.
The practice of congressional earmarks was officially ended in 2011, and the recent election was a message to Congress to continue its moratorium on the practice, says Virginia Congressman Dave Brat, a member of the House Budget Committee.
Trump just won, right? And it wasn't just Trump. It was 80% of Republican voters voted for outsiders. And on the Democrat side, about 50% voted for Bernie, right? So, I mean, when the whole country is saying drain the swamp and runs against D.C. elites, returning to earmarks isn't going to work, right? It's the wrong message. And so we heard the American people are getting very good at messaging.
But it appears some other members of Congress may not have gotten that message and ended up in the crosshairs of the taxpayer advocacy group Citizens Against Government Waste.
Congressman Culberson, Rogers, and Rooney were about to offer an amendment to House rules to partially restore earmarks. Citizens Against Government Waste made those three congressmen, Culberson, Rogers, and Rooney, the December Porkers of the Month. We also released our monthly Porker of the Month video, and we're going to continue to make sure that members understand that restoring earmarks is a very bad idea.
A bad idea that in the end didn't get very far, with Speaker Ryan putting the kibosh on the effort, says Citizens Against Government Waste President Tom Schatz. But that didn't stop his group from targeting the three congressmen behind the effort, because it's essential to send a message that earmarks are corruptive, says Schatz.
The highway bill in 2005 had $24 billion in earmarks. It just got out of control. Earmarks led to the incarceration of members of Congress and lobbyists. It is corruptive. It forces members to vote for extremely expensive bills in exchange for a few $1 million in earmarks.
Schatz says that since 1991, his group, Citizens Against Government Waste, has identified some 110,000 earmarks worth some $321 billion. John Hines, One American News, Washington.